Hey everyone, it's Kai from Cool Collectibles. It's early September and I just realised that all the way through the month of August I didn't post a single video, and that was because I was mainly waiting for my pre-orders to come in, and with all of the shipping dramas around the world and shipping containers being hard to come by, there were quite a few delays. So I thought in the meantime I might just go through just quickly what I do have on pre-order, and once I do get those things in, there will be reviews up on the channel. I might just start over here on the smaller scale of things. I'm still waiting on Super 7 to get their new figures in. Looks like Panthro's fallen over there or fallen asleep. I do have Tigra, Chitara and Mumra in his Ever Living format pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. They're taking, I guess, their sweet time. I'm not sure when they were originally set for release. I think earlier in March. So either the factory has really been delayed, or they just can't find a shipping container to ship the figures. I don't think I've seen any sort of announcement from Super 7 to say that the figures are complete, but hopefully they release by the end of the year. I am also looking at whether or not I want to get their Silverhawks figures with Quicksilver and Steelheart. And I think the big bad guy Monstar, Silverhawks was one of my favorites back in the day as well, along with the ones that you see here. So hopefully they release soon, and hopefully the quality is up to par with some of these figures here. On other fronts of the figures, I've got Storm Zangief pre-ordered. Hopefully that's meant to release this month in September, so hopefully there's no delays there. And that is the Ultra Street Fighter 2 version as well, which will be fantastic. And hopefully they announce the Balrog I doubt it's going to release in 2021 now if anything's announced right now. So hopefully it comes out in early September. But in the meantime, that's pretty much it for the smaller figures. From the statue front, we got the announcement from Tweeterhead that the Minion that was meant to come with, or at least released soon after the Hordak here, is delayed. Apparently it's complete along with their, I think it's Poison Ivy and Catwoman. So it's been apparently sitting in the factory storage for a few months while they try to find a container that can actually ship everything to the US. Apparently they're looking for ways to ship to international customers directly from China, so hopefully they manage to find out a way to ship the Minion. The Teela, I think I pre-ordered that from Sideshow directly. I think all the future Tweeterhead statues will ship from Sideshow, but hopefully that releases early next year. I don't think it's going to stick to the schedule for December. I think that's pretty much impossible. Even if it's the first quarter next year, that'll be pretty much of a miracle in today's shipping issue. But that's pretty much it on the big statue front. I've got a couple of Bishojo statues coming. The Darkstalkers Morrigan, those two, Morrigan and Felicia, they're pretty much made for this sort of Bishojo style. And they're going to fit in beautifully, and Kotobuki has done a pretty good marketing job in showing behind the scenes videos on their sort of production process. So Morrigan's up for pre-order now, and hopefully with the teased concept art for Felicia, I think they've even done a 3D rendering tease, so hopefully that gets announced for pre-order soon as well. So that'll be a nice addition to the Bishojo sort of fighting game series. I haven't heard anything more from the horror series, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping for something like I don't know, Ghostface or something a bit different, but haven't heard any announcements on that front for a while now. That's pretty much it, I think. I think we just had a announcement on the new movie realization from Bandai Tamashii Nations here. So the Mandalorian and Grogu figure set was announced recently. I've got that pre-ordered as well. So I made the mistake with this first release where I didn't pre-order for a while, and it sold out at the original pre-order price, so I ended up paying maybe about $40 more, which is pretty crazy. So if you are into this series, I'd suggest getting on that pre-order pretty quickly. And it is an homage to the old manga from Japan with the Lone Wolf and Cub sort of manga series, and it does look pretty good with the wooden pram and all that sort of stuff. So I think that's pretty much all they've announced in this movie realization series. I'm still holding out for a Scout Trooper or a Gamorrean Guard or something, even that General Akbar they had at the previous convention. But they haven't really shown anything since, which is a real shame. The only other thing that's not 1/6 or Transformers Masterpiece is I recently pre-ordered or actually shipped out the Pix Bricks, I think they're called, Street Fighter. They're almost like the original character selection art panels, and it's like a Lego set, Pix Bricks, Pixbrix, and they did look pretty damn good. They're pretty sizable, about 20 by 30 centimeters or something like that. So I should get them hopefully in the next couple of weeks, shipped from the US, and I'll post those up as I build each one. So hopefully they turn out pretty good. Transformers Masterpiece. The latest release I had was MP Starscream here. I haven't had any sort of issues with the joints. Everything seems fairly stable. I haven't played around with it too much, but Thundercracker is releasing in September, so hopefully by the end of the month that should ship out from Hong Kong. I also have pre-ordered MP 53 and 54, which is Skids and the Reboost repaint, and hopefully that turns out pretty well as well. And I think Skywarp in that MP 52 mold is coming out at the end of the year, and then of course the Nightbird, which is the RC retooling or repaint, and it does look pretty good as that sort of a ninja from that one episode, I think it was, from the original cartoon series. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out in that retool. And I think after that is just another repaint of the Skids mold with crosscut. But recently we have been seeing a lot of teasers on the prototype for Cliff Jumper, which again is just pretty much a retool of this MP45 Bumblebee, but it does look pretty good in that sort of chibi style, so it doesn't have the official sort of Porsche style to it, the realistic car mode, but I guess that's the compromise they had to make for keeping with that retooled mode. But that's pretty much it for the MP front for probably the next year, I think, depending on when Cliff Jumper and those ones release. On the Hot Toys front, I still haven't received any of my final 3 Avengers, with I guess the core 3, with the Endgame Captain America, Fat Thor, and Mark 85 Battle Damaged. The Australian retailer here, Pop Culture, was meant to have it, at least those 2, released in August, but apparently they're experiencing shipping delays as well, and their container apparently isn't going to arrive until about October, which I guess is a bit of a pain, but hopefully I get all 3 by the end of the year. If I can manage that, then I'll be fairly happy. But I also have pre-ordered Captain Rex. So Captain Rex will, I guess, accompany Captain Commander Cody here, and I'll also have Lando. So Lando will join the Empire Strikes Back collection there, and I only recently just pre-ordered the newly announced Hot Toys Return of the Jedi version of Scout Trooper and the Speeder Bike. So it'll be an interesting comparison once I get those with the original Sideshow ones here. I'm definitely thinking the Hot Toys Scout Trooper will definitely be an improvement, and I guess with their vehicles I'm sure that'll be an improvement as well. But that doesn't release until late 2022, so there will be a bit of a wait, but hopefully it all turns out okay. And I think that's pretty much it with things that are coming over the next 6 to 12 months. I don't know what else to really cover from a toy perspective. I haven't heard anything else about UCS Lego sets. I was hoping for the AT-AT, but no announcement there. And in the meantime, I'm just sort of enjoying watching the 4K movies on the new home theater set here. It does sound pretty damn awesome on and the big TV as well. But that's pretty much it. Thanks to everyone that's sort of stayed tuned on the channel. It's been interesting that even though I haven't really been posting any videos, the subscriber count is actually better than when I was actually posting videos, which I don't know if that's a sign to say that I should just stop posting videos. But thanks to everyone that has been subscribing and staying tuned, and hopefully you can hang around for all the upcoming videos, hopefully over the next few months. But until then, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.